Frequent and timely faculty-to-student contact is the most important factor in student motivation and involvement, especially in digital learning environments. For most online students, their primary contact with an institution is through their communication with faculty. This statement emphasizes why it is important for online instructors to communicate with their students in ways that will support and enhance their learning experience. As an online instructor, you are expected to communicate with your students in a timely and effective manner. Whether you are new to online teaching or a veteran online instructor, finding the best methods for communicating with your students is a top priority. Announcements, emails, class discussion boards, and extension assignments are 4 ways you can reach out to your students as a class. In this video, we will explore strategies for communicating with your students on an individual basis. Make your communications personal. Your students want to feel connected to you and their classmates. Personalizing your communications will help you connect with your students and build positive relationships. Take every opportunity you can to make connections with your students, and do so early in the course. When communicating with a student, always be sure to begin your message using that student's name. If a student asks you a question regarding an assignment, respond to that student in a private message. Then, if you feel the student's question is important to the rest of the class, address the question through an announcement or email to the entire class, thanking the student for bringing it to your attention. Be responsive. Responsiveness is critical in the online environment. Share your contact information and response policy with students in your syllabus and in several other areas of your course. It's a good idea to give students at least 2 ways to contact you in case of an emergency, but let them know your preferred method of communication. Your goal should be to respond to students within 24 hours. If for some reason you won't be able to respond within 24 hours, let your students know well in advance, explaining why and telling them when they can expect to hear from you. Provide timely feedback. Because your online students are learning from a distance, it is important that they receive timely and consistent feedback regarding their progress in the class. Giving students an idea of when they will get feedback on their submitted assignments helps set realistic expectations. Keep your gradebook current. Your online gradebook is the most important tool you have as an instructor to help you communicate a student's progress in your course. Grading should occur within 48 to 72 hours of the assignment's due date, but you should aim to provide feedback as soon as possible. If you must be late in assigning grades for any reason, be sure to inform your students through an announcement and email. Your online gradebook should be the place where your students can consistently go to assess how they're performing in your course. Monitor student progress. The relationship a student has with an instructor shapes motivation and can affect learning. Online students want to know that their instructors are engaged, responsive, and supportive. They want mentorship, guidance, and connection. Monitoring student progress in your course will enable this connection. Examples of monitoring student progress include noting the quality of student participation, ensuring students submit assignments on time, reviewing the gradebook often, and analyzing learning analytics available through the learning management system. If you notice a student is struggling for any reason, contact the student individually through an email to lend your support and to discuss ways you can help the student get back on track. Evidence of faculty concern helps students get through challenging situations and inspires them to persevere. Personalizing your communications, being responsive, providing timely feedback, keeping your gradebook current, and monitoring student progress are strategies you can use to effectively communicate with each of your students and contributes to their overall success in your course. Initiating contact with and responding to your students on a regular basis will help you establish consistent online instructor presence and prevent feelings of isolation sometimes experienced by online students. Planning your communication strategy in advance will prepare you to efficiently communicate with your students in a timely and relevant manner.